Kyaa Super Cool Hai Hum is in one word, bizarre. I mean, the story revolves around a pug called Fakru, a sex-starved, sex-crazed dog who screws any dog in sight and whose sole job is to go to a vet's clinic and screw other dogs for money. Now, his pimp is none other than Ritesh Deshmukh, who uses the money to maintain his and Tushar's lifestyle. Then there is Anupam Kher, aka Marlowe, who has another pug who he thinks is his mother reincarnated. You still with me? Fakru, of course, does Marlowe's mom, and Marlowe is traumatized, of course, till he realizes that Fakru is the reincarnation of his father, and he decides to get them married. The lives and the characters of the heroes are just incidental. The movie from the onset goes on to become more and more asinine. If you have a pug, you are surely going to be traumatized. Now, Kyaa Super Cool Hai Hum is a movie that assaults your senses on every level with its insipid and nonsensical jokes. They say imitation is the best form of flattery, but in this case, it just makes a mockery of other films and people. You want to spoof a movie? Then there's a way to do it. Especially insensitive is the spoof on Power. You want to make a movie that has adult humor in it? Then make it classy, not crass and crappy. It is cheap for the sake of being cheap. You want to chuckle? Watch the promo. It's about the funniest thing about the movie. Even people who enjoy crude, lewd jokes will not find it funny. The double meaning jokes are lame and done to death. Like the makers have so vocally said, the movie is not for the critics, but it's also not for the classes, the masses or the asses. It's only for the makers and their enjoyment. You have a few crores lying around, then donate it to a good cause or just make a bonfire with it. But don't please torture us, the public, with so much rubbish. Kyaa Super Cool Hai Hum makes a Dada Konke film look like a classic. The movie is a letdown from makers who gave us The Dirty Picture, Once Upon a Time in Mumbai, Love, Sex and Dhoka and so on. They have obviously tried to cash in on the first part and ride on the coattails of good movies by trying to make fun of all of them. Ritesh and Tushar have participated wholeheartedly and seem to have enjoyed doing the movie just like schoolboys. But Ritesh's comic timing is impeccable. About the only thing you do take back about the two heroes is Tushar's weave and Ritesh's overgelled and overpoofed hair. I just can't believe that a man of Anupam Kher's caliber could stoop to doing such a role. Chunky Pandey is as good or as bad as you expect him to be. Sarah Jane Dias and Neha Sharma are surprisingly pretty alright, especially Sarah Jane. Kyaa Super Cool Hai Hum should be renamed Kyaa Super Fool Hai Hum, and anyone who watches the movie is a fool. Yes, the movie will get an opening because people are expecting it to be like Kyaa Cool Hai Hum, but don't expect it to be anything like its predecessors. I watched it, it is a job hazard. But if you still want to waste 2 hours of your life, then please go ahead and watch this film that only deserves half a star from us. For your daily dose of entertainment, news, reviews and gossip, please stay logged on to www.filmsofindia.com.